And what's up, Willie? What's up, Pixel? Welcome on in. How you guys doing? I woke up an hour ago. Awesome. Mike was kind of far away. There we go. Smoked chunks. Sweet and sour chunks. What's up, Rhea? How you doing? 5 hour nap. Good morning. 10:42 at night. Definitely morning over here. What's up, Makla? How you doing? Honey mustard chunks. Could go for some honey mustard chunks. Hold on. Computer sound seems a little low on my end. One sec. There we go. Nope. I hate all chunks equally, and I must dig them all. No discrimination here. Sounds like you got a lot to do, Pixel. Have fun. Copper. My hatred for copper is definitely softened now that it's actually kind of useful now to me. Stop TNT mining. I like watching Minecraft speedruns. It's kind of fun. Even though I'd never want to speedrun Minecraft myself. It's cool watching people who are actually good at it do it. Ouch. Feinberg sucks. I mean, yeah, I've known about Feinberg for a while. He does the all advancement speedruns, and I really like those. And he's been posting a lot on his second channel. A lot of all advancement stuff still, but also personal bests as well. Wow. You shouldn't have told him he smelled. You should have told him that he sucks. Then he would have just been like, that's a true. Pixel is a true. Terraria speedruns are so much better. I don't play that game, so I have to just disagree. Ooh, the truth. The truth is being revealed. Alright. Well, don't mind me. I'm going to keep digging, personally. Ow. Actually got griefed by magma blocks there. Keep going with this pick just a little longer. Oh. I did not mean to start the elytra there. Didn't even know I could do it like that. But I've still never played Roblox. Look, if I start playing Roblox, then you guys would have less digging. Is this what you would want? Oh wow, that's funny. Wake up! Time to dig! Chunk mining Roblox. Nah. No thank you. This is very niche and specific, but I have an FC on every map below AR2 that is ranked before 2019 now. I finally fixed some old scores. And actually, when I checked, I have an FC on every like low AR map that is not a straight up reading gimmick map. Or at least what I would consider a reading gimmick map. Zosima style. Actually, let me take a look real quick. There's only 8 people who have ever done that, by the way, which is insane to me. I don't think Zosima is even one of them either. That's the craziest part. Yeah, it doesn't look like Zosima actually ever did that. It's true, it's true. The haters, they just kept saying that, and it's like, well, you guys are fools. He didn't have D ranks when he completed. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Although none of my scores on those maps are actually D ranks, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, that is true. Very hard to do that now, though. I think he completed Osu at a time where it was like just barely possible. How many people even have Zosima completion? Uh, at least 3. Oh, no. I meant FC. FC. Yeah. So I have an FC on all maps ranked before 2019, air below Air 2. Yes. Hey, Wispy. How you doing? You're welcome, Pixel. I'm sure there's a way to do it in the Usu alt bot. I'm just lazy, and I'm not going to do it. Not right now, anyway. Also, wait, Pixel, were you the one who told me about sweet potato fries at Winco, or was that someone else? I feel like that was you. Okay. Good shout out, by the way, on that, because I got some today. It's not for me. I don't like sweet potato fries at all, but I got them for Going because she loves them. And hopefully the ones I bought are actually good. You don't have patience to maps below Air 3. I mean, honestly, it was getting very annoying missing just because, like, the maps I had left were, like, very annoying, both reading and rhythm. Like, they weren't even hard. They're just, like, not straightforward, so it took me quite a few retries, but it was great. Frozen fries are usually pretty good. Yeah, I like frozen fries, so I'm hoping they're good. But yeah, thank you for that shout out. I'm trying to do more and more of my shopping at Winco and trying to do as little as possible at Walmart. It's harder when it comes to things like clothes, but like foodstuffs, I pretty much can find everything I want and need there, so. I don't know if like other Wincos are different, but at least the one I go to doesn't have clothes, or they very rarely have clothes on sale. So, like, they don't have dedicated place for selling clothes. This is what I should say. So it's like, for that, I'm not sure where's the best place to go, because I do need to do more clothes shopping. Okay. Then I think Winco just doesn't really do clothes. I've seen it like once or twice, but it was very like much not like a thing they normally do. It's kind of weird. Maybe they just like tried it and was like, nah. But yeah, I don't know. Hopping back on the topic of Osu, I feel like what my Osu sessions these days is literally just a mix of either playing difficult maps or FCing maps specifically ranked before 2019. And just slowly fixing my A ranks on those. It's kind of fun. If they ever ranked rate changes, I feel like I would actually be able to easily gain ranks again. Every time I play a session with rank or with rate changes, I've been getting like anywhere between 400 and 450 PP scores pretty easily. There's a lot of very like interesting options in that regard if I ever wanted to try that. But it's also just good practice for me and good way to slowly build up my consistency with slightly faster BPMs. Is that the Air Zero map? Yeah, I cannot play that map at all. And I refuse to learn it. Because I don't like that map. I don't like reading as a gimmick, personally. But that's mainly a, like, me thing. Like, I just personally hate retry spamming. Or just retrying maps literally more than, like, one time, unless I really want to play the map. So, that's just not really compatible with the way I play. I would not want to play it 35 times. Frankly, I didn't even want to play it one time. You don't have at least a triple-digit retry count on a map or even trying. I literally have plenty of maps where I have triple-digit retry count. It's just I don't like really doing it on reading maps very much. Chunk. What's up, Skygo? Wimpin gained 90 billion since the start of the year. Yeah, he's crazy. If he kept up that pace, how much score would he have gained by the end of the year? Obviously, I don't think he can do that. He doesn't have that many maps, but Like, that's ridiculous. Like, it would be easily over 200 billion. 280, 300. Yeah, that would be unprecedented, to say the least. I feel like... What's the most score anyone's even gained in a year? I don't even actually know. I know me and you have had pretty good years, but I don't know if they were necessarily the highest. $300 billion, 2023. Oh, wow, okay. I pretty much stopped following score news as soon as I completed OSU, so unfortunately I don't know the newer score players like that. $1.1 billion score in Taiko. Wow, that's like 100 billion in standard. Yeah. These newer score players, score farmers, they have it good. They have years worth of score inflation to farm instantly. $30 billion a month is bonkers. I mean, I know I have done 30 billion in a month before. There was times where I was going crazy, and then other times where I was like, wait, I gotta play all the 2-star maps now. I think Wimpin basically did all the low score, low star maps first. So, digging is going good. I mean, we're at 11.72 million blocks mined. It's kind of crazy. Hello, sir. Got tired of hitting circles and I hit squares? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Welcome. How you doing, Sarah? How you doing? Best year is barely over 200 billion. Yeah. Yeah, 200 billion sounds about right for both of us. Somewhere in that range. Again, I still think part of that is like we were a little bit too early in terms of score inflation to take advantage of high score maps like that. Because score inflation really only started getting bad around 2020 and didn't get like really bad until a year or two later. Yeah, pretty much. Part of me wants to try and see like what amount of score would actually be realistic if I started on like a fresh account to get in 1 year. But obviously, like I wouldn't be able to do that on Banjo and get away with it anyways, probably. It'd be insanely suspicious. I mean, to me, the best method is a mix of obviously the biggest score maps, but also like if you're struggling with some of those maps, the like at least for me, a lot of the easiest like consistently FCable score maps were DT maps, like hard modes and like the like high 4 to low 5-star range with DT on. There were so many good score maps. No. Without that's literally a bug and cheating. Also, I feel like score farming is still more efficient on stable, at least if you're going for FCs. But I guess I didn't consider the possibility of just only score farming maps that like I don't actually have to really FC to get a high score on. I mean, ideally you do a mix. You did play every day as a full-time job, 500 billion is possible in a year. Hmm. You know, not gonna lie, Maklo, you actually kind of have a brilliant idea. But, like... imagine after completion, I didn't, like, need months break from OC because my hands were dying. I could imagine, like, starting an account on, like, a different private server or whatever. Or just tracking the score some different way. And just seeing literally how much score was possible to gain in a year or something like that. Or maybe even just like a month. Something more realistic. Because a year is a long time to commit to something like that. A month really isn't. I could see myself trying to do something like that in a month time. I mean, what would even be the score record in a month? It would only be like 40 billion at most, maybe 50. Yo, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Don't mind me. I am just digging. It looks like you're digging into the... Yeah, I'm digging all the way down. That is what I am in fact doing. All the way to the first layer of bedrock. Yeah, that would be very hard. The most I would be willing to commit, at least in my current like situation, is like like 4 hours, and honestly even then that would mean I would have to like not do my digging. So yeah, that's just not happening. It would be interesting content, I think, but I've done a lot of progress. I would say so, yeah. I mean, we've probably dug like a third of the blocks. However, we're not even close to a third of the time because Deep Slate exists. So don't let yourself get fooled there. We're saving all the good blocks for the second half. Or the real star of the project, I should say, rather. The project does not begin until I reach all the way to the first layers where Deep Slate exists. Yeah. I hope there's at least some decent lava caves below me. I would love to have a little nice lava or obsidian lake. No, I actually don't want swiftness because the way I dig, I already run into the blocks too fast. So it would not be a good idea. Oh wow, this shulker is now done. Well, -1, but... And... Oh, shoot, these are my last 3 picks. Wow, alright. I mean, we don't have to go repairing tonight, but tomorrow for sure I'll have to do tool repairing. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Still have these going. We could see... Let's see what we're at here. Okay, these have not gone for very long, actually, so... Oh, wait. I forgot, I want to actually collect the XP. Lol. Okay. What's up, Infernice? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well. How do I normally have this organized? I have it like that. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that looks right to me. I should top off my food real quick while I'm still kind of just up here. Wait, nope. Wrong. Correct. I was digging like somewhere over here, right? I honestly don't remember. Oh yeah, it was over here. Busy. That is life for you. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, Maklo. I mean, there could be like one decent one, but I feel like my area doesn't have like any gigantic ones, unfortunately. But that's okay. I mean, that's part of it. No spoilers though, no spoilers. Oh, nice. Didn't bonk my head into the stone. What do I play on? I play single player 1.19.4. Alright, also another 2 layers done. Very nice. Oh yeah, that was the mine shaft. That area looks weird to me every time I look at it. It's like, oh yeah. Aren't you guys excited for Deep Slate? Just a few million blocks away. I'm assuming I'm gonna reach there around like somewhere between 14 and 16 million at most blocks. I'm also thinking in my head that I might want to... So I had an idea for the Deep Slate, which was kind of turn into a quarry type digging. Like basically, like how I'm digging layers now, I do it but like the other way. I think it looks better that way, first of all, but also, like, I think what I might want to do first, though, is actually do the same thing, but only for the first, like, 8 layers that Deep Slate appears in. So basically to Y0. Because I kind of want to get, like, the mixed layers done separate to the full Deep Slate layers. Because it'd be really cool to just have for a very long time, like, only Deep Slate to mine, rather than some layers still having a mix of stone and Deep Slate. It would look kind of funky, but it'd be kind of funny to just have, like, 8 really big rings for Y8 to Y0, basically. And then from there, we do the rest of Y0 to Y negative 60 as like one continuous pattern, I guess. That's the idea I'm getting in my head for the future of this project. I haven't put that much thought into it, really, but it's just something I thought of right now, essentially. Oh yeah, this little area, I accidentally was starting to do 3x2 on the previous layer, so it's a little wonky, but not for too long. You're so back. What's up, Pixel? Welcome back. Streamed it. I mean, you guys would be very upset if I did literally all of the Deep Slate doing the Moss trick. I think I would lose every single viewer. And also I would get canceled on Twitter. And also I would get deported immediately. And also I would blow up. Oh boy. Oh, right, okay. That's just kind of like the inverse of this area. Okay, wait. Even more evil idea. What if the very last block I do the Moss trick? How upsetting would that one be? Or if I use TNT? I think that would genuinely upset people. Honestly, that would upset me. I feel like I would cry as I do it, even if I do it as like a bit. What's up, Muffin? How you doing? We're okay? Alright. Okay, okay. Meow, are you? I am pooped, frankly. But that's not gonna stop me from digging. Not today. Actually, I'm using the tiredness from my job today to basically spite my job by digging regardless. Honestly, it's the same kind of energy that I used to use to do OSU completion after working grueling 8-hour shifts at the bakery every day. I would just play video games in spite of it, despite being like actually genuinely tired. Breaking news: Momo the Melon goes bankrupt as Avengers. I mean, honestly, I would not even dispute those charges. It would be possibly the biggest scam ever conducted in the United States of America, and that's including the the meme coin launched by the actual president of this country. Frankly, it would be even more illegal than that, actually. Using TNT and Moss in this is literally more illegal than breaking the Constitution, if you think about it. You know, I've actually thought about that multiple times. It would be really funny, but like, it would definitely have to be like a bit. I also thought about doing the same thing, but instead of with you, just do it with top secret account, U.S. military budget. I love U.S. military budget. Yes, I still have that, yeah. That is just now the actual account name of my, like, alt Minecraft account. Ward F-150. That is absolutely a taken name. There's no way. I'm checking that right now. There's no way someone doesn't have that. Someone has the name. Okay, do not do not look up the name history of who had the username Ford F-150 before the current holder of it. I'm also going to link it in chat, but I'm not going to. Why does that person have that name history? That's insane. Well, sure, I don't even need to talk to you, Thor. You got it all handled. Anyways, how are you doing, Thor? What name? Are you talking about Ford F-150? I have not ever had the name Ford F-150. I know other people that have had names that are kind of crazy like that. Let me take a look really quick. Oh, okay, never mind. His name history is hidden. Epi account on Minecraft. Wow. Wow. Like Peppy or PPY? PPY would be extremely OG, but I assume you just mean Peppy. PPY, it would genuinely be a name that would sell for money. Sold it. Yeah, people love buying Minecraft accounts. It's crazy. If you just have like an OG name, people will absolutely love to buy the Minecraft account. I mean, if you guys know XI on Osu, like EXAI, he has the name Aiden on Minecraft. You would not believe how many people try to buy that account from him. Yeah. He literally just has his name on Minecraft. It's crazy. By the way, I'm pretty sure if he hasn't hidden all of his name history, he has insane names on his like name MC. Let me take a look. I don't know if he actually hid them all at some point, but oh no, he has a lot that are still visible. Dude, he has like mouse eat the cheese, pizza 1 million, 17-ounce drink, peanut underscore allergy 66, Jimmy Wrestler C2, go to bed before 6:30 p.m. Diesel Drinker 89. Like these are just good. I'm sorry. This one I can't even read the entire number easily, but that one is great. Speed bump 4,000. Yeah. I love having silly names on Minecraft. It's awesome. I don't know if I would want to give up US military budget though. I feel like that's honestly like just a very fitting name for someone with my personality. I think it fits me very well. Weed Master 420. He just had all of the names. He's not the only person I know that has an insane name history. I'm pretty sure Russell, aka Jimmy Wrestler, has insane name history as well on Minecraft. Oh wait, is it? Wait, I don't even remember my name history on Minecraft actually. Let me take a look. Is that actually one of them? Oh yeah, wait, my name history is insane. I am wait, is this wait. Oh right, I've had it on both accounts. That's why. Dude, this name history caps lock broken Z underscore PvP X 420 MC underscore YTXX. These names are awesome. Yeah, I forgot about that. Pollination twice. Yeah, I think that was like the name I settled on for that account for a little while. I am Jesus is hilarious. Kangaroo is like the name I technically signed up with. It was part of back when I had that account. The reason partially was to just have an alternate account to play on MCPVP, like a non-YouTuber account. And so I just named it that. I forgot that I had a crazy name history on an account too. I also had Steak Sub. That one is a classic. Classic to me anyways. It's not classic to literally anyone else. GamerGod 420. GamerGod 420, I mean, you just can't beat it. Funny Fortnite fan is pretty good though. Wait, what is Wowie's profile picture? I gotta see this. Wowie. Oh, that's what that is. No, no, no. I understand the mistake. That's funny. Honestly, I feel like a lot of Wowie's profile pictures, I don't immediately actually tell what they are. Yeah, exactly. It's actually insanely hard to tell. I think Wowie's created the new dress image. Will Gaze McGee help mine the chunks? No. Laurel or Skullgirl? Actually, it's Yanny. Actually, it's Green. Lawsuit. See, now you're just saying things, Bowie. Now you're just saying things. Also, what's up, Bowie? How you doing? Laurier. Good, nice. Am I almost at the top of my pyramid? Let me see. So we're at 22 for the last completed ring, and then 47 at the top. So we're like almost halfway up. But obviously, as I'm getting closer, it's taking less and less time. Like we'll be up there pretty soon, relatively. Yeah. Sir, I mean, look at. We are over 100 blocks inward now. It looks kind of insane. It's always my favorite part of this project, just looking at the actual progress, just from any point in the digging, just being like, wow, that is a lot. It really doesn't get old for me. Dude, what if the ancient Egyptians had the iPhone? How much better of pyramids could they have built with one iPhone? Probably burn it under the sun to charge it. Dude, imagine an iPhone, but it actually had the curse of Ra on it. 900 million hours of battery. One button just opens like an eye. Ugh. No, it's like the iPhones that had like the button at the bottom, but instead of a button at the bottom, it's an actual like fleshy eye. And you have to squeeze the eye to open it. Oh no, that's terrible. That would be horrifying. Rock. I love grok. Honestly, if the ancient Egyptians did like quarry mining instead, I feel like I feel like I would be a little more impressed. Why build up when you can dig down? You did not just say that, Wowie. Please tell me you did not just say that right now in the Twitch chat. You have made you've made a steak that is beyond well done. It is a congratulations steak. That is what you're cooking right now. I think the brain rot has infected the chat. And it's all Wowie's fault! Tablet is only used for Tekken and CTV. That's true, that's true. Unfortunately, the reality is much more boring than that. However, it would be nice to believe. What if the ancient Egyptians actually did make a big quarry in the ground, but they just built the pyramid over it? And now everyone is gaslighting us into believing that quarries aren't real. But if the pyramid fell in... What if that's why they built the pyramid? To hide the massive hole that they've dug in the ground? Because the ancient Egyptians thought that that would be too obvious that the aliens have actually visited. And so they put a pyramid to be less suspicious. It's just under a really big tarp. The ancient Egyptians had access to infinite silk. So the Egyptians are stealing credit for the pyramids. The Despicable Me tarp. The humanoids are mere Mendes compared to us. That is what the ancient Egyptians are saying. Actually, wait. What if instead of the ancient Egyptians being visited by aliens, it's just they were aliens? Have we ever considered this? Sorry, Wowie. I believe the word goons has been retired. We are not allowed to use that word anymore. Oh, bad. Do not say this. The Hebrews. I did set myself up for that one. That is completely fair. I'm just a little too brain rotted to accept that goon can be used normally anymore. Like in the Italian mob kind of way. Goink has actually been disconnected from the internet for 17 years now. It's true. You were literally not even watching the stream right now. I am not going to be henching. That is not I will not be doing that. Whatever it'll end up being, I am not doing that. Human man. Humanoid Mendez. Henchman Mendez. Brock, can you fact check everything, please? That'd be great. Can you fact check whether henchmen exist? Please and thank you. Our predecessors were literally saying the humanoids are mere Mendez compared to us. What do they call a quarter pounder in France? I believe you. Also, they don't sell burgers in France. Wine Donalds. What if McDonald's in France is literally just a plate of cheese? A plate of cheese cubes. Is a grok burger like a nothing burger? I love Quebec. We are grok burgers. Oh no. Honestly, I could see that kind of working. Honestly, they could just call us groks. These groks are mere Mendes compared to us. This. I am closing that. If you guys remember that video, you deserve a veterans discount. You remember the delivery dance. Tempting to hench with a grok burger. We are truly we are truly reaching back to like when we all said this stuff back in like 2020 and 2021. At least I remember speaking like that literally at all times back in 2020 and 2021. Yeah, let me get a Kush burger with a side of grok fries and a Mendez drink. And can I get that in a to-go bag, please? Would you like a 17-ounce drink? Yes. And I'll bring my mouse that likes the cheese. The Kush Burger Men. To go drone. Yeah, can I have that burger drone striked to my house, please? Yes, yes, I will pay for faster delivery. 32 ounce of woke soda. Okay, woke soda is literally like cucumber soda or whatever. That's what I'm imagining. Ginger beer. Yeah. You haven't been to his van. The Kush Bandman is an awesome name. We just can't deny this. Have you ever thought about the fact that that's literally just him, Thor? We just don't know him personally enough to realize that he is the Kush Man. It's been hiding under our noses this whole time. LaCroix. Dude, LaCroix is disgusting. What is the most unwoke soda? Probably just Coke, like Coca-Cola. Soda! Thank you, Joe. You know, my top favorite quotes from Joe Biden are soda and what? I really loved when he was quoted saying what? Or sorry, he would say it more like what? 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 Joe Biden. I think he said, "Will you shut up, man?" or something like that. Or was it, "Can you just shut up, man?" I don't even remember. What? Yeah, you've been able to get sponges in Minecraft for years. High C is not woke. America can be summed up to one word. I really loved when Joe said that one word. Made in America. Hey, TGster, what's up, Dusky? How you doing? Doing good. How's the chunking going? I mean, we're only at 11.76 million blocks mined, so could be better, but going pretty good, I would say. Wow. Wow. That was another one of my favorite Joe Biden quotes. Dude, every time I see the word wow on its own, I literally just think of that one. Oh god. What is that one song called? I know Goink knows this one. It's the one that also has the line crumbs. She knows this song. Groundhog, yes. I always think of that guy's lines in that song. Wow. Crumbs. Not Groundhog. Ugh. Alright. Oh, shoot! I'm out of pickaxes to dig with. That's true! Oh my god, wait. Our first conversation ever on Discord was literally about Groundhog. Oh my goodness. That's probably why it sticks in my mind, or at least part of it. It's also just a funny song. Wow. No, I don't. Anyways, I should get ready for bed. I just realized what time it is as well. I'm glad we had a lively grok discussion, but I must depart for tonight, guys. It is that time of the night. And also, I don't have any more pickaxes to dig with anyways, so I gotta go repair tomorrow. We're so sad. So sad, so sad. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys to... I'm gonna send you guys to Grok 2044. Please don't actually call him that. Alright, I'm out of here. Have a good night, guys. Goodbye. Good night. Good stream. Bye. Yeah, I don't know.